All right. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? Because I was running a couple minutes late, and I apologize for that. Um, I should really stop trying to update my laptop minutes before a stream, because that really doesn't make any sense. And this was not a small update. This was quite a large and substantial update. The horns start to play. I would like to give the honorable rights to guide the ring. What? Tried to tell us that it wasn't going to be mold and to let the carpet dry over time. So, yeah, like if you can get carpet dry like right away, you're good. But if you let that stuff stay moist even just a little bit for any kind of time, yeah, like a shop vac is the way to go. Like big time. Let's see. That looks better. Drove to the county auditor's office today. Pay the yearly property taxes, and the music sounds so good in the car now that it is so. It's kind of a nice change of pace, isn't it? Like I always have stuff that's loud, and you would be surprised at how nice it is just to hop in something quiet every now and again. Kind of makes sort of a big change of pace at times. But how is everybody doing? I hope you all had a really delightful and wonderful weekend. All that's underneath the floor is concrete, which is technically illegal, so we're basically living a condemned... Well, that's something. Yeah, because that... Yeah, because you definitely got to get everything, like, dry. Dehumidifiers, shop vacs, the whole 9 yards. There was a lot of pipes that burst over the weekend. There was a lot of power outages. There was a lot of everything that went on. It was effectively a mess with all the kind of plummeting Arctic temperatures. Now, is the audio for the game... Okay, the game audio is working. The picture for the game is working. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Because we've had some technical difficulties in the past handful of days, but we won't be going there. Yeah, it dropped down to probably 15 below on Saturday, I want to say. That was something. Needless to say, I didn't go anywhere. Didn't feel like going anywhere, didn't want to go anywhere, didn't house. Yeah, stayed just inside. Always nice to start off with a delayed win. Yes. Kahina? Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, so I took it easy, and I just basically relaxed over the weekend. Plus, I didn't feel real great. They sell good carpet mold killers that are safe to use for the carpet. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you can use through Loader. There wasn't a bed to stop my nephew from falling out. He would be dead right now because there was a heater pipe right behind his bed. So if not for the extra bed, he wouldn't. Oh damn. Wait, so it was a hot pipe that there was a what was it? One of my coworkers, one of his pipes started leaking in the basement. Also, I don't know where I'm going. I should plan that. Oh, there's the garage. Let's go back to the garage. Let's go take a nice casual spin. The heat wasn't even on. Yeah, that's... What? Oh, it helps? Okay. Are we stuck? Oh, wow. We were definitely stuck on something. Let's see. Left. But yeah, I was not feeling particularly delightful over the weekend, so it was a very low-key weekend. But no, Loader is 100% correct on that one. Small favors indeed, that's for sure. All right, that's a situation where it would be nice to have differential lock, but we don't. So let's just go bring this thing back to the garage, because I actually like using the truck in particular situations. Apparently this is like the garbage pit around here, with all this different stuff. I like this truck. It's got the nice long wheelbase to it. It doesn't have the differential lock, so we're lacking the differential lock, but it's a very stable truck. I like the new... And this is one of the new ones that came in the Western Star pack. Yeah, so let's just go marking our route so we can just kind of casually get ourselves back to the garage over here. And because we don't have a trailer store, finish the last of the power line missions on these maps Saturday. Cool. I have been casually taking my time and just picking away at stuff, and that's been really about it. I have not been going very hard at these maps. Like, it is very much being able to run. Yeah. Yep, the extra stability is actually quite the lack of a differential lock, though, is kind of a... Oh, that's a stump right there. That's one. All right, so let's work around this thing. Kind of barge right on through. But and honestly, I have to say that I think this particular pack of trucks is probably one of the better ones. Don't know when it goes live, but I'm so excited for it. Oh yeah, that is supposed to go live at midnight, I believe. Although there are a lot of reviews out on it already. So you're excited about that. I know Waylon is excited about that. There's a lot of people looking forward to playing that game. And it's interesting, too. We do have one more Western... Ooh, that's another stump right there. Yep. Well, I guess you're not going to sleep tonight then, are you? What are we hung up on now? Oh, there's another one right there. Man, we're hung up on all of these stumps. I am just not on the lookout for stumps, apparently. But, yeah, there's a lot of people looking forward to that game. But the first Western Star truck is actually a really, really powerful truck. It's got one of the better engines in it, and it moves right along. It's got the drop. It's got a single drop axle, where this one has no differential lock, and it's got two drop axles. The interesting thing is, though, with this Western Star pack of vehicles, the Wolf Pack, we actually got 3 Western Star. 2 of them do not have differential locks. This being one of them. The other one being like that big sleeper cab style. That is very similar to the Navistar, which I love the Navistar. That's still one of my favorite trucks in the game, regardless of differential lock or not. It's a monster. It has the turning radius of a sun, and it just looks really, really cool. It works, though. I think that the thing works. And that's actually for a lot of the rocket mission in Amor, which may not have been the most intelligent idea. There is actual... there's video evidence of how much of a not a good idea some of the stuff that I did was. But beside that, I personally think it's a good time. Also, my sinuses are all messed up. That's not a party. Yeah, so I really wasn't feeling good over it. Amora is going to be a ball. Oh, yeah. So that he needs to get the DLC, I believe. I think he said he got the first... Did he get the first DLC? I can't remember if he said he got any. I know one of my coworkers did not get any of the DLC. But the interesting thing is, with this game...
Back and back! Does that feel good? Yeah!
Absolutely, Mountain Lion. With this... Oh, we picked up a street sign. That may cause us some... You've got a bunch of the DL... Uh-oh. I think that sign jammed us up. Yeah, the sign jammed us up. Okay. Which means we're going to have to recover from here. Yeah, because the sign pulled us to a dead stop. Like a complete dead stop. So that's all right, though. That's all right.
Groovy.
That. Black. Hello, good sir. What's going on? NFL red dot. What is going on? Vlad, are you going to go through all of them? I think you're going to go through all of them. You like that one, don't you? Tell me you like that one. I have no idea why I added that one. It just seemed like a, oh, well, thank you for checking things out. This is SNOWRUNNER. Are you a SNOWRUNNER fan? I have to figure out what I'm doing, actually. That's also one of my favorite ones. We gotta kind of figure out what we're doing next. Hot potato, so that's potato samples. Cutting loss. So that's in harvest corn. Experimental field. That one. Deliver to the... Does the Institute have... The Institute not have, but we do. Been watching the gameplay since... It's a great game. It's such a good game. Such a good game. Let's see. This is hands down one of my favorite games of all time. Deliver to the construction site. Cabin 1. Deliver to the scrapyard. Cabin 2. Okay. So we have to get cabins. And then this one is Power of the Sun. Deliver to the solar plant A. Trailer with parts. Is over at the Institute. Trailer with parts is all the way over here. Oh, that's that one. Okay. That's cool. And then we've got all kinds of vehicles. What is this? Some kind of trucker squad? JR Strang? Maybe. Don't be jealous. And then deliver to the solar plant A 3 solar panels. But I forget where we get solar panels. Quick question. I'm getting a new Xbox soon. Could I play with you? I don't have any friends, and I don't really talk much. So here's the great thing. NFL Red Dot. We actually play multiplayer on Thursdays. Thursday, we usually we jump into Space Viking game, and there is 4-player maximum, so it's usually me and Space Viking, and then whoever else ends up kind of trickling in. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Currently, we're on Tamir, I want to say. Yeah, so we're playing in Tamir, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been enjoyable. What's this? What is that? Oversized cargo. How is that oversized cargo? Okay. High voltage. Delivered to the power lines. Oh, the power lines are right there. So metal beams are over in the heartland. Consumables. Thank you very much for the follow. Are you getting the Series X or the Series S? Because Xbox actually has this game on Game Pass, and you don't need all of the DLC to play all of, like, if you jump into your friend's game and they're playing on the DLC maps and you don't have it, you can actually play on those maps. And it's actually pretty cool. Okay. We're going to do this. Wednesday, I'm headed to the Caribbean for some R&R. Oh, dude, that you're going to have to let us know all about that. You're going to have to let us know how all of that goes.
I'm in danger.
Actually, you know what? How about we go here? Oh, the White Western Star is over here. Okay, let's jump over here. All right. No, we can't use that truck. What else can we use? So we've got this guy, and then we've got... oh, this is the Dan. The Dan's over here. Let's see what we can... Oh, but the Dan had the crane body on. So let's let's bring this thing back to the factory and see if we can actually make. Yes, can. So this is the production site. So that's gonna be the metal beam, but I also need to figure out. Oh, wrong one. The metal beams we can make there, and then I got to figure out where I can do consumables. Consumables are somewhere, I don't know where. I really like the White Western Star, my most used truck in the game. It's a good truck. It is a very, very good truck. That's primarily the reason why. It may not excel at any one thing, but it basically does everything. Everything that you ask that truck to do. Series S, I'm currently in the middle of a PC build. My mom just bought me an Xbox because I bought her a car for her birthday. That is very cool. Very, very cool. What kind of car? We like car stuff. Car and truck centric. So, you know. We also play Forza here on Friday. So anybody that wants to jump in who would like to play Forza Horizon 5 can absolutely jump in and play Forza Horizon 5 with them. And we've got a variety of skill sets. So you don't actually even have to be very good. You can be mediocre, like me. I am a very mediocre Forza player, and I still have an absolute blast. Now, let's see if we can't get out of this mud here. There we go. Knock down that fence with the power of my horn. Yeah, I was gonna find him. I don't really. Not too worried about it, loader. I'll find it when I need to find it. Why does it always keep going to that broken branch that's dragging across the ground instead of the more stable and secure phone pole and or tree that's like right there? I don't get it. All right, come on now. Get out of the rut. Wow. There we go. Nissan Titan. Okay, those are pretty cool. Actually, there's one of those trucks in, I believe there's a Nissan Titan in Forza. Hey, Storm, chat, good to see you. Musk, how are you this evening? What is going on? How was your weekend? I hope everything is good with you. And it is always enjoyable to bump into you in other streams. Right. Metal beams. Let's see. We need to make... Oh, there's one in stock? Well, we'll make one more. All right, so the cabin... Oh, this needs consumables. Okay. So I need consumables and a cargo container. All right, then. This is very intriguing to me. Okay, so we need metal beam, and then we need consumable. We can do this. All good here, thanks. Awesome to hear. I am very... okay. So I guess, actually, technically, we could make use of that sideboard semi, but we just have to go recover it. Either that, or we've got a Western Star, a twin steer, got a Kiravet's over there. We've got stuff like scattered all over the place. That's all right, loader. If it is, I'll figure it out. What the hell is this? Okay, that's my Azov. Oh, and this also has trailer because we wanted to live dangerously, so we did the grocery room. We not have grocery. What was grocery? Oh, deliver 2 potatoes to the railway station. It's funny that I keep thinking about potatoes because I did have Wendy's and their French fries actually weren't too bad today. I did enjoy the French fries from Wendy's. Usually they've got new fries and I wasn't particularly keen on them initially. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But like the new Wendy's fries have grown on me. They have grown on me. All right, so what do we want to use? Now I just want to get the two trailers back kind of here. So actually, can we mount? What can we mount on? I always forget what I can put on the crocodile. We can put a low saddle on the crocodile. You rather Popeyes? Unfortunately, there's not like a Popeyes close by. That is one of the unfortunate things. Also, I did not realize that we could actually mount a low saddle to them. And we're just going to spew an untold amount of diesel into the air. Popeyes has great chicken sandwiches. I really like Popeyes. And then again, I can't even get like a Burger King nearby. I gotta drive like a decent amount just to get a Burger King. But what can you do? Let's go get this guy. Get that guy from the middle of the swamp. But no, Popeye's chicken sandwiches are some of the absolute best. McDonald's I still think has the best French fry. I still like McDonald's French fries. All right, this thing goes boot right along. This thing's like squirrely. Look at all the mud that this thing is just. All right, this thing is eating up terrain like read about. All right. Oop, oop. You know what? Let's see how quick we can go through here. If we can, I was gonna say if we can maintain speed, but apparently no. We cannot maintain speed. That's all right. Yeah. And pull ourselves through, and then we'll go and when we get the trailer, I'll just go around the long. JK Gamer, I like McDonald's fries too, but I hate when the ketchup dispenser doesn't work. You like your fries with ketchup? I usually like no ketchup on my fries. I will occasionally do ketchup. I'm more likely to do ketchup with fries if they're like the big steak fries. I used to always buy Popeyes on Sundays on the beach things after my races. You know what? That sounds pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. That actually sounds really damn awesome. Okay. Oh, look at that. See that? That's how awesome that is. I would have to drive to get to the beach. Oh, nope. I'll knock it over. Trying to think. I'm like probably 45 minutes from a beach, or if I want to go to if I want to go to Maine or places in like New Hampshire, stuff like that, that would be the way to do it. McDonald's has a special formula for their ketchup. It's different. It's got a flavor to it. It does have a flavor to it. Trailer's too far away. Trailer's too far away. Oh, want to get like underneath of it like this? There we go. Look at this. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess we could pull it this way. Oh yeah, there we go. So, I put one of these trailers on the back of a Tuz, and it was The second the thing gets some weight, did you know that molasses, pineapple juice, and salt taste like lemonade? No. What, really? Molasses, pineapple juice, and lemonade. Pineapple juice and salt taste like lemonade. Excuse me. Well, I love pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is amazing. Like, if you get a can of Dole pineapple slices and you take all the pineapple slices out and then you've just got, like, the liquid in there. Oh, I'm all about the pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is where it's at. Made it yesterday, you were shocked. That is an interesting culinary concoction. Where on earth did you come up with the idea to create something like that? Because that just sounds straight up wacky and cool. A little rinky-dink horn. Oh, and one other thing with the Tuz, even though we have the identical tires to this truck, it couldn't turn because the trailer was actually back up against the cab of the truck, and it was like, yeah, no, this ain't working. This is not working whatsoever. We have to deliver, so we can't use, I would have used the Boar for something like this, but the Boar actually doesn't have a low saddle to use on. So we could use like the Tobel trailers. On the ham loaf I made yesterday, has a sugar-free maple glaze, and it turned out great. Sugar-free maple glaze. Interesting. How does that end up working? Because like any maple glaze is basically just like melted sugar or syrup, effectively. All right, let's make it 3. Here we go. Okay. Taking them all. Taking them all. Sugar-free log cabin pancake syrup. Gotcha. Okay. I also like that most of the newer style trucks that are hitting any of the DLC actually have fuel and stuff. I accidentally overhydrated myself, so I have to go a couple days without liquids. But I was dying of thirst, so I was craving salt. Salt makes your body absorb water. Yes. Nika Fernandez, how are you?
I'll allow it.
I'm sorry, guys. Those are so funny. Bonjour, Sylvie. Je très bien. Je très bien. Très bien. However that works.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yesterday I got my newest mainline Pokemon game, Pokemon Scarlet, and so far it's actually fun. I say so far it's fun. Okay. So wait, it was Scarlet and Violet that came out together, right? Because they usually release them in pairs. Oui, et toi?
You can do it!
I do not speak French. No. What am I doing? Recovering. All right, so we want something.
God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So that one, the Office one, is your favorite? I just hope you guys are enjoying these as much as I am, because I really had a fun time. Every time you see me pull out my phone and start adding to it, it's usually to make a notation on an idea for something. Your French is great. No, Nika Fernandez, you are awesome. You, my friend, are the fantastic one around here. Okay, so That right there. Nika Fernandez playing Forza Horizon 5. Because of how awesome she is, you should be following her. And when I say you, I mean everybody out there. But unfortunately, Sage and Funyun, how are you doing? Unfortunately, I could not find an audio clip for the Hi, I'm Tom. Okay. So we got to find a truck that is going to be capable of hauling around. Well, I mean, I guess we Western Star. I do like the Western Star. They are fun. But Sage and Funyun, how are you today? Nika Fernandez, how is everything with you? And guys, good old Vlad here. Vlad is the individual, the ever awesome human person, delightful chunk of man meat that he is. Vlad is the one who helped redesign the Discord a while back. Earlier today, he was playing Lost in Random, and it was actually a really, 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 really cool looking game. I am doing quite well today. Although this clip right here is potentially Vlad's only clip. That is him being a pirate badass. He is a pirate lord of the Seven Seas, or whatever you want to call him. Yes, I know that looks like Sea of Thieves, but he was playing Lost in Random earlier today, which was actually a really cool looking game. Like, very, very cool, oddly enough. You know what? Screw it. We're going to do this thing. We're going to do a low saddle on this thing. Totally forgot it was Monday. It is Monday, my friend. Shock Jockey, what is going on with you? And there's another delightful individual who does things like retro gaming. And yes, the ever awesome discussion about Dr. Disrespect there in the in the Discord. Excuse me. Maybe add or replace it with Hi, I'm Paul, which is the 3i movie at the end of Jimmy Neutron. You know what? I haven't heard anyone mention Jimmy Neutron in I don't know how long. That is, wow. 3i Monkey. Okay. All right, let's use the Navistar, because I love this truck. This is one of my all-time favorite trucks. And we're basically smokescreening ourselves in the middle of the night. Jimmy Neutron, thanks, I feel old now. Well, don't feel bad, because, you know, Jimmy Neutron was way after my time. I'm going to go back as far and say Doug, Real Monsters, Ren and Stimpy. Originally, how about Beavis and Butthead when they first showed up on MTV? Have you ever played Choo Choo Charles? No, I have seen it played. I have not played it myself. Also, HT43D, which, if you say it, well, I guess you can't really say it backwards. You would just have to basically spell it backwards. But, Reverse Death. Uno Reverse Death. Wait, so if it was Uno Reverse Death, wouldn't that mean life? There's some tomfoolery afoot, my friend. Tomfoolery. But yeah, Choo Choo Charles, I've seen it played, and it's a fairly interesting game for kind of what it is. Oh, we go this way. Let's get this big super polluter cranking on out. Because all this does is just throws up like smoke screens. But yeah, J.R. Strang is not wrong. You see now? You're the first to see it for its true nature. I congratulate. Isn't that like solving the puzzle box from the Hellraiser movies? Like, if it's that kind of scenario, I really don't want that sort of accolade. The death backwards. Man. Oh, crap. That's some damage. I hate how... So, like, we're not even moving at maximum speed. For some reason, nighttime in SnowRunner gives me the creeps. It depends on the location. Some areas are actually legitimately creepier than others. Like, legitimately creepier. Have you seen the eyes? The glowing eyes at night? That's some twisted stuff right there. Alright. We want to... I want to get the 2 metal beams. And we're going to go to... Let's go plot out... Which way is the inside? That's the crossroads. That's the institute. Oh, the institute is all the way over there. So, let's just plot this. I mean, yeah, it's a puzzle, but what is the reverse of death? Is it not life? I mean, I don't know. It is for now. I mean, it could be creation. The eyes are the only other souls in the... Well, are they? Or are they simply a figment of our imagination? Mostly because there's nothing ever attached to them. But it's funny when you consider the ramifications if those eyes are in fact only other thing in the game. Oh, crap. Maybe we should actually move this other truck sort of out of the way. All right, back to the Navistar. Like, it would actually lend more credence to the fact that the rapture just happened. Although, what's that Seth Rogen movie with like James Franco and Danny McBride, like all the comedians, and basically the rapture happens, and they're all left at the house, and they're all a bunch of scumbags. Could be the leftover souls or ghosts of all the people that used to live in the game. Now I think you're just diving like way too deeply into it, but it is a fairly interesting and certainly a well thought out possibility or hypothesis. It's like, where did all the truckers go before? Like, don't ever run out of fuel on a lonely country road. You ever see that movie Black Dog? Like Patrick Swayze, Meatloaf, was that Travis Tritt? I think that was Travis Tritt. That was a good movie. That was a legitimately decent movie. I mean, it's no Point Break, which I think Point Break only excels because it's both Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Because you can't really say that Black Dog excels because it's got Swayze and Meatloaf. A little bit different kind of connotation and ring to it. I've seen aliens and UFOs drive into Las Vegas in 18 wheels of steel. To live is to die, but to die was to live. Time is an illusion. Our perception of reality is always changing. So what is death? Pass on or pass over? One day I will know. Buenos! Bogran! Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien? Ah, fantastic. That is good to hear. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. I hope you are having a good day today. Very sorry about Thursday when we had kind of an issue with the audio for the game. This is single player tonight. Single player. So, uno. This is the single player. So, multiplayer is on Thursday with space fight. I know. But I am sorry for last Thursday because it it was technical difficulties. Black Dog was my favorite movie as a kid. That Dante's Dante's Peak. Dante's Peak was with Pierce Brosnan, right? The original Jurassic Park. The original Jurassic Park, though, that I still think is the pinnacle of Jurassic Park movies. Those are all fantastic. Dante's Peak, I watched. Yeah, Dante's Peak was in. Yeah, Dante's Peak. That was Pierce Brosnan, and that was. Oh man, when was Dante's Peak? $1997. Sweet Baba Ganoush. 1997. Holy moly. Oh, that had Linda Hamilton in it. I forgot. Okay. I'm gonna say that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. I remember seeing Dante's Peak in the movie theater. Sorry to say that. Or not sorry. I don't know. My bad. All right. Here we go. You were 10? I could legally watch... Wait, Dante's Peak, was that PG-13 or was that R? Because there was some seriously messed up scenes in Dante's Peak. Feel old? I'm only 25? Well, dude, I ain't even gonna get into it. Ain't even gonna get into it. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we've already used up a third of our fuel, and we haven't even left the map yet. But that's fine. That's entirely acceptable. I have no problem here. Less than 300 meters to go. Yeah, we're not even going to get into discussing good stuff, buds. What is going on? How are you this evening? So nice to see you. Also, my sinuses are filling up. So, guys, here's the thing: if I have a sneezing fit this evening, Tractor Man, what's up, dude? How are you making out? I'm good. Been drifting most of today on 5'em. Have you seen that alien movie with the guys and the shampoo? Can't remember the name. That had David Duchovny. And Evolution. Evolution. It was called Evolution. And it had Sean William Scott. That was 2001. All right, if I sneeze, we got to count them. Julianne Moore and Orlando Jones. There was a lot of really good people in that. A lot of really good people. Oh, good old GT. Okay. All right, so here's the thing. If I actually break out into a sneezing fit, we need to count the amount of times that I actually sneeze. Because they get kind of crazy and lengthy. And my sinuses are starting to pack up. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Evolution, Sean William Scott, David Duchovny, Orlando Jones, excuse me, Julianne Moore. That was a good movie. That was a way good movie. All right, where are we going anyway? I don't even know where we're going. Oh, we're going... Holy crap. Oh. Okay. All right. Do that. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Now, my sinuses always are starting to fill up and stuff, and it's just... Ugh. Yeah, because I didn't feel good over the weekend. Moving equipment back into the shed, moved all my stuff over to the new shed, and both my diesels run, and I've got the Oliver 60 unseized, so I'm going to attempt to get it running. Nice! Gaztron! The fly was good. Oh, dude. That was a classic. The Fly and the Fly 2 with a completely different cast and a completely different, well, it's kind of a similar premise, but when was the Fly? That was 1986. Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, David Cronenberg. Scene with the guy playing love songs to the alien was one of the best. The evolution, and you know what? Nobody likes to actually give David Duchovny credit for like his comedic chops. Moving all equipment back into the shed is like playing a supersized game of Tetris. Yes, I can imagine. Dude, you've got like so much stuff. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. That's what, Hadaway? It's Hadaway, right? I don't know. Also, guys, for those who haven't seen yet, we do have some new we've got some new redeems. We get some new redeems that we're dialing in, we're making them work. Vlad has been experimenting and playing with a bunch of them. Because Vlad enjoys pushing buttons. No idea. I just know the song because it has been overplayed, but still forever in my brain. Wasn't that also in the Ben Stiller movie? Where he's a male model. Gonna be getting a good night's sleep tonight. PC players get shafted on Hogwarts. We have to wait for it to release till tomorrow evening. Oh, Night at the Rock. Was it Night at the Roxbury? See, this is where we need a differential lock with a truck like this. We also got to pull this thing a little bit to the side because we're hung up on this tree here. There we go. And now we can attach, you know, Night at the Roxbury, Will Ferrell, Chris Kattan. I can't remember if those two hated each other or they liked each other. I don't recall. Oh, you got it on the PC, so you actually have to wait until tomorrow night? Why tomorrow night? It's been too long. There we go. All right, so 2 metal beams, and then we just have to find the consumables. Then we'll be good. Then we'll be good. There we go. And it's funny too, because technically, usually we need to. Tell you what, I'm gonna live dangerously. I'm gonna fly right across those wooden planks. And that's right, we have to go down around here. No dinos running along. Oh, dude! Oh, Gaztron, I am so sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Who forgot to remind me? Who forgot to remind me? You may get your main account back. Why? Which main account for what? Gastron, I apologize. I actually feel bad about that because I actually had... So, I restarted the laptop like several times. Robin Sheds. Thank you very much for the follow. Finally, someone said it. Dude, I had it up and running, but after I did the NVIDIA graphics card update and then I did the Windows update, yeah, I had the program open, but I forgot to hit the connect button. So that was my bad. That was my bad. I apologize. Wholeheartedly, I apologize. I feel like a dirty, rotten scoundrel. A ne'er-do-well. Oh, wow, this thing actually did pretty good crossing here. This is my alt Twitch account. My main was locked since I had a forced phone number change. So, oh, okay, okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. J.R. Strag, why didn't you say something? I rely on you, my friend, to point out my my shortcomings. But buried in the back of the shed is something unusual and freight rare. An Oliver 840 forage chopper. Which was just a copy of a Fox chopper, supposedly one of 92 ever made, although I gave it to my dad as I have no need for it. A chopper. So you don't have any of the recovery codes for the two-factor authentication? The download for it starts at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Oh. Oh yeah, this mess over here. My nose is running. All right, so let's kind of just skate through the side right here and avoid all the tomfoolery and shenanigans. And look at that. I was just waiting until you noticed, and my name is a hint as you, sir. Forget that mud puddle. Yeah, we don't want to concern ourselves with that mud puddle. That mud puddle, don't even want to be concerned with. Oh, holy moly! I'm actually potentially, possibly going to make it. With all of the fuel. Yeah, usually this thing is a heavier glutton on fuel consumption. Because this shit has the main part of the shed and then the lean-to. I finally get the lock off the big door to get everything out of the main part. What's the weather been like? Did you get any of that like really bad freezing temperatures, or are you still like today it's 36 degrees now, but earlier today it was about like mid 40s. It was actually really, really, really nice earlier today. All right, so okay, now we need to find consumer. It's actually snowing right now, but thankfully we're getting warmer. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing. What on earth is this? My nose is running. I'm gonna go catch it. Haha. All right, I'll check that email afterwards. Wednesday is supposed to be 59 degrees here. I think we're supposed to get some weather coming in. All right. High voltage, so consumable. Oh, consumables are right here. What is this truck? The A&K Civilian. Oh, it's a fuel truck. It's still 31, so we will see. Yeah. All right, so that is... All right, and I'm also an idiot because they had the metal beams right here, and I didn't have to make them on that other map. So we have to get the consumables all the way across. So the pay star, that's got, like, no fuel. Now we have to find... I am not. I'm using the PlayStation 5 controller. I play this game on the PlayStation 5. I have both... Primarily, my gaming consoles are Xbox Series X and a PlayStation 5. Where are we going for... Trying to think. No, we don't have anything that's got a... Oh, this does. So this still has the bed. Oh, and that's got the fuel. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. So we have to get... Yeah, we got to get all the way over here. We're going to try. Jaden Mean. So today, like, because this is like my solo playthrough, and this is all essentially just like all single player kind of playthrough for me. Whoa, that thing just leapt right out of there. Okay. Maybe it's because we don't have any cargo on the back? Or we're effectively just kind of skating across any of this inclement terrain. But yeah, this is my single player playthrough of this game. Thursday nights are when it becomes our multiplayer night. We jump in with Space Viking, who just recently actually picked up this game and has been playing this game and thoroughly enjoying it for a couple of weeks now. Which, I mean, I like. I think that's pretty awesome. And it's always cool when somebody else gets into this game. If they just recently discovered it, or they saw it and then they put it down and they picked it back up again. Booyah Moon, hello, how are you? What is going on? I have a question for the master. Who would they be? Well, you've certainly got options in the stream there, Booyah Moon. So what's going on? Let's navigate. Gonna go down here a little bit. Hopefully we don't tip over. It's amazing, actually, when you don't have cargo, what kind of like incline you can actually traverse with a lot of these trucks. It's kind of neat, and usually it's the Russian trucks that have a little bit better like angles of attack effectively. Like the Azov, the 64-131, even though it seems to be a very tall vehicle, it does really, really, really good at slopes and lines. The Azov 73-210, because of how low slung it is, does really well, you know, in addition. And those are all very, very capable trucks. There seems to be an all-wheel drive option for the GMC Brigadier, but I can't find where it is on YouTube. Okay, so 216, what is up, dude? Thank you very much, my friend. It is so good to see you. I hope you are doing awesome. I hope your family is well. So Booyah Moon, if you can't find a particular upgrade for a vehicle, so the GMC Brigadier is a DLC truck, and I don't know if that particular vehicle is a level up style unlock, or if it is... a truck that you actually have to find the upgrades. But if you ever have any issue with finding any upgrade parts, there's always Map Runner. So if you've never used Map Runner, you can actually get the entire breakdown on all of the vehicles. I want to say I had all of the upgrades for the GMC Brigadier, mostly because I was able to collect everything. But let me just let me double check. Let me double check for you. I like the GMC Brigadier. It's a pretty cool vehicle, and its counterpart, the Chevrolet Bruin. So the GMC Brigadier 8000, the all-wheel drive. It's got an engine, the off-road gearbox, the high-range gearbox, and the fine-tuned gearbox. It actually, so what level are you? What level are you in the game? Because you may not have leveled up enough, and it should actually tell you what level you need to be to unlock a particular item. And if it doesn't show you after you've purchased the truck, go into the truck store and go under preview, and that may actually help you out. Refuel from the fuel tank. Change back again. I like this one. This was a free DLC truck, and this one came with I think it was the year one thank you pack, which was pretty cool. Am I gonna sneeze? I hope I'm not gonna sneeze. All right. And I don't think it's going to tell me, primarily because I've already unlocked everything. So it'll just tell me that the option is purchasable. But I think that's because it is a DLC truck, it actually is going to be one of the ones that unlocks by basically just leveling. All right, so primarily, if we just drive the whole way, my nose. Yeah, let me know what you find out, because that was one of those trucks, and predominantly all of the trucks that I've had that have been unlockables. My nose is killing me right now. My sinuses are just feeling like they're all blocking up. I actually had to stop and get food on the way home because I was starving. Absolutely starving. So I decided to go for Wendy's. You're right, you have to be level 14 to unlock it. Hopefully I don't have to find... No. Once you hit level 15... you should just automatically unlock. There should be no issue there whatsoever. Ugh. Alright, let's keep going. 74th? Onward, upward, ever forward. Oh, dude, Kahina? Yes, very much so. Like, it got to a point earlier today when I was at work where I sneezed probably 6 to 8 times. Just non-stop, back to back to back to back. Should have paid more attention. Thanks for the tip. No problem. No problem. That is what I am here for, my friend. I am more than willing to impart any manner of advice or point you in the right direction. And even if I don't know what the correct answer is, hey man, we got research available at our fingertips, so we can make it happen. We can find out an answer for you. So don't gotta worry too far about that. Also, International HX520, one of the faster trucks. This thing scoots right along with the off-road gearbox among things. Usually, like a highway gearbox to really kind of boot around, but it's fast. I mean, it chugs. But then you have to be really, really careful about sections like this because you don't want to clip any of the tires. That's a quick little blast of the air horn. Just a whop. So one of the things that you most certainly have to be careful of is anything that looks like a concrete slab in the middle of the road, even if it is passing by some inclement terrain, you definitely need to be careful. We're just going to shotgun our way right across those planks right there. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. All right. Get on down through the muck. You get a line and I'll get a pole and we'll go down to the fishing hole. You know what I'm trying to get at. Wait, that's the only... that's only differential lock. Looks like there's... Oh, no, there is most assuredly an option for the all-wheel drive for that truck. For the Brigadier, not the 9500, right? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's got to be the Brigadier that you're talking about because the GMC has a differential lock that is available fairly readily early on. But what I can do is here. Check this out. So we're in the Institute. Let's go to the garage here. Yeah, differential lock is very powerful. All right. Where did I leave my Brigadier? Oh, there it is. Okay. GMC Brigadier. So, by my giant cranium, right over here. What size is the entire game? As far as like download size? Also, I seem to be like slipping. I keep like slipping down in my chair just to get more comfy, and I'm like, I don't need to do that. But yeah, so you definitely have engageable all-wheel drive, as that says like right there. So rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. The 9500 gets all-wheel drive later. The 8000 is limited. No, it's got you've got differential lock. What size is the game? Hold on. Let's find out. Library? Information. This one's only 21 gigs. 29 gigs? There you go. Back in. Okay. See how quick we did that? It's kind of nice, isn't it? But yeah, this truck has quite a few options available to it. You've got all the gearbox. You've got the first suspension lift and then the tuned custom suspension, which is actually really, really nice. It's not nearly a huge game, which is actually kind of part of its charm, I feel. Institute? Oh, yeah. So here is our 9500. And the 9500, you actually have to get the all-wheel drive upgrade, which I think is in... It's in a Mandra. Small game size, but a limited game. Oh, most assuredly. So this is our 9500 right here. This thing has some substantial ground clearance to it. It's got a lot of ground clearance. And It's got a selectable all-wheel drive and differential lock. You get the differential lock early. The only thing is that because I started playing from release, it kind of took me a while because this is one of the trucks that I would have sold because all of the other trucks would have outclassed it. Looking at yours, it looks nice once you have differential lock. Oh, yeah. Differential lock, all-wheel drive, everything. I want to know how my storage situation would go. I'm going to be playing Card Drift Online also. So you've got the... Now, does that have a 1 gigabyte or a 500 gig? I can't remember what the... You said the Series S, right? I have the Series... Cryptid Tales, what's up, dude? Clears that up. Well, Booyah Moon, I'm glad that you asked. I have no problem trying to look up all of these little bits and pieces of information. Cryptid Tales, how was your weekend? How are you holding up, my friend? 512. Okay. The Series X does actually... Series X actually has a little bit more storage space than the... Oh, we have to go right-hand turn. Than the PlayStation. The PlayStation only has like 667 usable gigs of storage space. I believe the Xbox Series X has something in the neighborhood of 800 and something. It's way, way more. How do we do it? We went through here the last time. Yeah, it's got substantially more. Not so well. Haven't been able to get anything done and just been lying down waiting for medication to work. Sometimes it doesn't. How you been? I've been doing okay. You've got the 1 terabyte SSD. So I don't... Okay, so with the new style of consoles, so the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, you actually have to have the correct storage medium for it. I don't know how the Xbox is, but if you have an external hard drive for the PlayStation 5, you can only use it as a storage device. You can't actually game from it. So you actually have to install the expanded internal memory. And I think the PlayStation, you can get up to like 3 additional terabytes. But with the Xbox, you've got essentially just like a card. You've just got like a giant flash card that just plugs into the back of the thing, and that's your extra storage space. And it's just like, nope, here you go, done and done. I thought I was legitimately going to break the side panel on the PlayStation 5 because it involves, you have to take the entire PlayStation 5, set it in your lap, and you have to push down while simultaneously twisting in a particular direction to get the entire side panel off of the PlayStation. And it's mildly terrifying when you hear the first pop, because you really do think that you've broken it. No, I'll just transfer the game so I don't have to... Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes it super easy. Ooh, hey, look at that. High voltage. With the materials on hand, we can take care of the rest. Thanks. So here's the thing. Because we need consumables, I think what we can do, Mr. Patrick, on my Series X, I have the internal 1 terabyte Xbox memory card, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte external for my Legacy. Exactly, yes. The Legacy games you can play directly from an expansion, like a USB attached device drive. But if they're any of the current generation, so like Xbox Series X specific style games, you have to put them on the internal. So you can actually transfer them. And if you have an SSD, the transfer goes way faster. Let's see. So I need fuel. And my fuel is right here. The ANK is all the way down there. So I guess what I can do, though, is I can just... Alright, you know what I can do? Where does that go? That goes to the crossroad. Crossroads Institute. So that's the Heartlands. Alright, so the Institute, there's the garage. there's that. But where is my... Yeah, but now I have to get to the manufacturing. Anything that has the optimized logo had to be on your internal storage. Yeah. Yep. I kind of shot myself in the foot. So the Samsung, was it Samsung? I think it was Samsung. I bought the internal card, and it was like 240 bucks. Since you have Series X, what's the longest game clip you can capture? Because I want to record my gameplay for YouTube. You can do, I want to say, like a half an hour, but it also depends on how much memory you have available. So, like with my PlayStation right here, save recent gameplay. We can go all the way up to 30 minutes of recent gameplay. Or, actually, it says right behind me, full video. That's on the PlayStation. Samsung JD, high into electronics, I shall go. The Samsung, I think it was like the 960 or 980. The PlayStation takes a very specific internal expansion memory, and you actually have to have the correct heatsink. Google Voice sucks, never mind, I was trying to sing a song. Oh, okay. Acceptable. Serenade us, Cryptid Tales. Serenade us, my friend. So, let's see. I want to actually figure out... Was it Harvest Corp? No, it's not Harvest Corp. Heartland? Okay, Heartlands has our production site. So, Heartlands to the So, Institute, we want to get... Excuse me. All right. Okay, no, this isn't too bad. So we can get the stuff from here, and we can bring it all the way over to the Heartlands over here. Whew. No, this is cool. This is cool. Oh, that's right. We get the boar stuck over. We can recover this one. That's not a big thing. Trying to think. Oh, my nose. All right. Institute. The Institute has nothing. So we actually need to use the ANK to get the fuel. So for like an hour gameplay, I would have to get it for my stream. That's kind of messed up. Yeah, so I don't know if you can actually see, I'm not familiar with how excuse me, dying over here. I'm not familiar with how the Xbox streams specifically. But you can upload chunks of video as long as you've got the space on the PlayStation. And I would imagine it's probably similar, or you effectively just stream directly to YouTube. I know that I think the PlayStation streamed directly. Hold on. Start new recording, broadcast, share screen, capture option. So actually, I'm pretty sure if you're able to, okay, so here's the thing though. NFL, you could potentially stream. So if you're able to upload to YouTube, you should be able to stream directly to YouTube. And then as you're streaming, it's going to be automatically saving that footage. So what you can do is you can save the footage from there, download it, edit it, do whatever you want to. So you've got options. You should most certainly have options. at least I'm pretty sure you have on. I would have to jump over to the Xbox. I don't have, like, I used to have my PlayStation connected to Twitch, because back on my PlayStation 4, I used to stream to Twitch directly from my PlayStation, but I don't have to do that anymore because now I use the capture card, laptop, all that stuff. Really? Okay. But you know what you can do? You could stream to Twitch, and then you can export the video from Twitch to YouTube. So that's also a possibility. Yeah, I don't. My YouTube channel is specifically for uploads of old Twitch streams. So I do have a YouTube channel, and there is a slight amount of organization that goes on there. So if you guys ever want to catch anything that actually wound up on here, pretty sure you can hit that. I think it's, yeah, that's the correct link for it. So yeah, you can most assuredly do that. That's something that you can do. All right, so let's go down here. Let's hopefully not tip over. Let's cross the river. But I enjoy using YouTube because I don't edit videos. Maybe I'll take like a condensed clip and do something with it. But short of that, usually I just end up taking all the VODs from Twitch and I export them to YouTube, and it just works out good that way. All right, so we got to get the Navistar back across the water, get the consumables, and then bring that over to the other location so we can actually make the cabin, because more than just, yeah, so we need consumables to make cabins, apparently, which is very bizarre. Also, Twitch makes it really, really, really easy to either directly download your VOD or export it to YouTube. They make it ridiculously, which is kind of the nice thing. Right. At least if things go off the rail with this truck, I have a truck that I can drive down here and flip it back over on its tires. I think I'll be kind of okay. I know I'm actually still missing one engine upgrade, which I don't even know where it is. And there's still a bunch of locations on this map that are undiscovered. All right. I used to stream mobile games on here, but mobile games are boring now. I have a friend of mine who actually streams COD Mobile and does quite well on it, oddly enough. I mean, his channel basically exploded because he was just really good at playing COD Mobile. Mostly because he was playing COD Mobile with a controller and everybody else was touchscreen. So you kind of have a little bit of an unfair advantage on that one. And if your hardware is better, so like if you're playing COD Mobile on an iPad as opposed to like an Android or like a lower end phone or to that regard, there is a big difference in the skill curve right there. But hey, man, go with what works. Oh, sorry, my nose is just, that's right. We gotta get this over, back across. We'll load this with all consumables, and then we'll drop off all of the consumables at the, we'll bring them over to the warehouse for processing. But potentially we can, but then I think we need to make one more thing. I forget what else we gotta make. I don't remember. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, which is usually how we end up playing this game. We only wait until the very last moment to figure something out. Mud? Yeah, mud. Go around this way. Yeah, much easier going this way. Much. Well, all up until we get hung up on like a stump. Run over that street sign. Hopefully the street sign doesn't give us any issues. Okay. You ever have so much sinus pressure your teeth hurt? Like your back molars. Your back molars got a little bit of pressure kind of feeling to them. Just because your head's so plugged up. That's kind of how things are right now. That's sort of how things have turned in. I don't even know if I got any NyQuil floating around anywhere. I took some Dayquil earlier. But that stuff is supposed to, like, help you kind of, like, keep it together and wake up and shit. Yeah. Feel that now, but I thought it was just my teeth hurting, but I wonder if it got to do with my Sonic's headache now, or sinus headache. Okay. Yeah. Sinus headache will definitely do. Sinus headache will definitely, most assuredly do. Also, I'm going to sneeze. Ugh. All right, that's one. That's one. The counter is set at 1. Never that, but makes my teeth feel like they're hovering or floating. I sneezed, and my up there felt a little bit looser. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, they feel weird, right? Feels really weird. Well, what can you do? Other than drill a couple holes in your sinuses with a power drill, or like a drill press, which I'm pretty sure you don't actually want to do. Don't ever take my advice, because I am not a medical professional. I am a professional ne'er-do-well. Sinuses have been so bad the last day or so, whenever I sneeze, it feels like my forehead will explode. Yeah, so, like, because of all the cold air, it's all dry. It's all really, really dry air. And it completely dries out my sinuses. Makes a mess out of everything. All right. Right across. Here we go. I keep all the mesh in the windows for this thing, mostly because I just like how it looks. I never get rid of it. Wow, that was odd. That was only one. I'm kind of surprised. Usually it's like multiple. Like multiple. Like at work today, it was ridiculous at work earlier today. I do like this truck. This is still hands down one of my, and this was a DLC bonus when I pre-ordered it once upon a time, way back in the day. Completely off topic, but have you considered doing the randomizer challenge that Nate and District are currently playing through? I've thought about that, and while it would be very interesting, I'm gonna preface it by saying this. Usually I do enough dumb stuff that I don't need a randomizer to make it even more of a hysterically awful challenge. It usually is just like a giant train wreck when I'm doing stuff, and I kind of like it that way. It makes it fun. Also, I have to go about resetting my truck darts, and I feel bad that I haven't had the opportunity to like sit back and reset truck darts. And if you've never seen truck darts, you should absolutely check out truck darts, because oh boy, is it a fun time. And my oh my, does a twin steer fly really far through the air. Completely agree on my own playthroughs. Yeah. All right, so that's all consumables. So, like, but they're primarily doing a lot of their playthroughs, I think, on the PC. So on the PC, the mods are completely different. Like, when I try to play with Space Viking, he will actually get a bunch of mods and see if I can then hop into his game, because he's been wanting to play with a bunch of the mods that I'm just not able to load onto the PlayStation. Because the PlayStation uses a different set of rules than both the Xbox and the PC, which is really unfortunate, because we can't all have the same add-on, which is kind of sad, but you know, what can you do? So I don't even know if I could get the randomizer for the PlayStation. I mean, potentially, possibly, because all it does is change where certain things are. I have a similar issue between PlayStation 4 and the Xbox. There's also that weird memory limit on... Yes. Like, you could do a lot more on a PC for the odd stuff for these games than you can on the PlayStation or the Xbox. And I remember originally starting this on the PlayStation 4. Granted, I had the PlayStation 4 Pro at the time, which was significantly better than... who would blame me? I hear randomizer. Yes, you did. And it is a specific style of playthrough that both District and Nathan from his YouTube channel, he's also known as N Province on Twitch, and they are a pair of awesome SnowRunner streamers. You want to talk about individuals who have done a significant amount of research into this game. We're talking like the actual weights of vehicles, weights of cargo, power output of engines, the traction coefficients of various different tires, tire research, gearbox research, all kinds of stuff. Oh, bother. I totally went the wrong direction. That was my bad. Haha! Let's kind of turn this thing around. But yeah, the randomizer makes it a completely different playthrough. But also, I think that New Game Plus has some options that will allow for... it's for SnowRunner. The randomizer is for SnowRunner, and it makes your Wow, we're in a lot of mud over here. It completely changes your playthrough. The only randomizer I've used is Skyrim PlayStation 4. I had no idea that that was or there was capacity for that. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it into daylight because I actually want to see what I'm doing because I can't see what I'm doing right now. Oop. Yeah, we are stuck right here. Yeah, I don't know what it randomizes in Skyrim. That's a very good question. All right, we're gonna need to save ourselves from ourselves. Which how about do we have anything close by? No. So what's this? This is the Paystar. That's the 9500. I guess that means we got to jump into the A&K. Let's go save ourselves with the A&K. And at least this will be able to drag it back. Actually, let's just top off this other truck over here. Which I don't think we're actually going to need fuel in this thing, but better safe than sorry. Fuel tank, international. Because who knows? The international might need to come rescue him. Yeah, who will blame me? What does the randomizer do in Skyrim? Because I don't think I've seen that particular mod either. I think the only thing that I have is all of the additions from the Creator Club, which came from weapons and models armor. That's interesting. That definitely sounds like a lot of the Anniversary Upgrade Edition. Like how much it changes and adds stuff. Like I got Daedric armor like way early on, like less than level 20. Kind of like, wow. Now we're cooking with gas. It changes the Whiterun Guard into a chicken. Okay. What? So effectively, what you're saying is it makes them more dangerous. An army of chickens coming to attack you. Well, what that was, it just went flying by, but luckily it didn't take my eye out. All right. It does sound kind of wacky. The unfortunate thing is we actually came to an end of the Dawn Guard DLC last week. Buenas noches, Storm, and everyone. Take care, and thank you for the stream, dude. Nika Fernandez, thank you for being here. Thank you for popping on in. Thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care of yourself. Be good. And we will see you when we see you. And hopefully you'll be playing some Forza soon. Although usually you play Forza during the day when I'm working, but I still try to be in there and watch when you're streaming. And that's always fun. Yeah, I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Oh, my nose. Kind of wish I could just saw it off. Wouldn't be a good look for me, though. Although, who knows? It ended up looking like a feral ghoul from Fallout. Let's... Okay. Yeah, I'll have to come down and across here. My nose. My sinuses. Everything all up there. All of that stuff. Ugh. Oh, well, we should actually refill our fuel truck. There we go. Okay. All right. It'd be funny, come around this corner, put it on all its side wheels, and then just dump it right on its side. No big thing. No big thing. So we got to take the left-hand turn coming up somewhere around here. I also took some Tylenol when I got home, and I'm already starting to get a headache again. I was hoping that the sandwich and the fries and soda from Wendy's, I kind of wanted a Dr. Pepper, but then I was thinking Dr. Pepper, but then I just sort of ordered a regular Coke, and I was like, yeah, District, what is up? How are you, my dude? Once cellular Wi-Fi services become more stable and powerful, I'd be more inclined to stream. Oh, so you'd have to, what's limiting you with your, yeah, words, because my brain is effectively not functional. What is limiting you with your cellular service stuff? Wi-Fi word. I was playing co-op with some old buddies. Awesome. How'd that go? We were actually just discussing randomizer playthrough and if I would ever do something like that. And it was actually kind of a funny discussion. You're an over the... Oh, okay. That makes complete sense then. That makes absolute 100% perfect complete sense. So do you take a laptop with you, or how do you end up doing it? How would that work for you? I was level 1 on Epic, and now I am level 8. So not bad. Well, that's a damn good thing. Alright. So I'm gonna go rescue myself from myself, because I wasn't paying attention and I went up this way. And actually, that right there, that Mario is that district chugging through the water. You would do yourself a disservice if you did not follow district. No joke. That is a substantial... Now, is the randomizer the one that Nathan is playing? Is that the one that limits his experience points, or how does that work? Because although it does certainly seem like you level up quite a bit in this game, but we never pay attention when we play this game. No, we don't, dude. They not even remotely. All right. You are more than welcome, my friend. All right. See, this is what happens when we pull from an angle. See, basically, we want to just kind of guide the truck at a kind of a backward sort of pace right here, and just kind of just sort of not pay attention to where we're going. We're just gonna kind of keep on going this direction. I'm just gonna keep backing up until I can't back up anymore. And then when I'm done backing up, I'm gonna winch. That's what I'll do. Because I have that power, I have that ability. See, there we go. There we go. And now, kind of see about coming back around this way. Mostly because we totally weren't paying attention to where we were going. Oh God, I wasn't paying attention at all. Yeah, there we are. I love this truck. I still love the Navistar. Excuse me. I have my PlayStation 4, Xbox, and my laptop with me. Holy crap. So I have options. I finally got a TV mount in the bunk area. Okay, so here's the thing that's really, really cool. My buddy Waylon, when he goes on tour, because he is a touring musician with the band A Killer's Confession. How is this a road? This is so not a road. So when he goes on tour, he actually has like a gaming case, and his case, the PlayStation sits inside of it, but the whole back of the case is actually a really nice monitor. I tend to drive all day, then park up and truck the mud all night. Lose that cage in front of you, feel lighter. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Although I like to feel protected. Thank you very much. Like, who wouldn't want this? I mean, is this not cool? Look at this. With our little pirate parrot right on the dashboard. Actually, no, this was too cool. I'm going back. I like it. Not like you're fighting dinos in Jurassic Park. I mean, you never know. The next DLC, we could have we could have a dinosaur park that we have to transport, and we're stuck. Chances are we're probably stuck on these branches right there. It's a whammy cage for tree smash. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Oh, you know what we're going to do? What? Proserpine! Hello! We're just going to kind of... Star Mountain, what is going on? If those get in that cage, as we all know, you're not going anywhere. Well, you know. Proserpine, what is happening? How are you? That I still like that raid notification that Vlad made up for us. I'm good. Been rough. If you want some really, really fun, like musical kind of stuff, you want to see Phasmophobia, I'll bring you awesome people. You always do. You travel in some of the most fantastic of people. There are always awesome people. All right, we're gonna yet again, we're gonna back up a little bit because also we don't have a differential lock. So this presents itself a unique and interesting series of issues. We could go into the technical reasons why we are not moving so well here, but instead we'll just apply a liberal amount of horsepower instead. So let's kind of drag ourselves, exactly. So that's what it was. We were stuck on that one branch down below there. You are in fact an awesome person. Star Mountain, thank you very much. I mean, excuse me, because I also don't feel good. Excuse me again. Still don't feel good. You should maybe get into gaming. What kind of gaming? What kind of gaming would you get into? All right. Ooh, oh, look at that. I can do this one right there. All right, full. Okay. Basically, I'm just hung up on some trees. Don't know, I've never gamed before. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's the best kind of gaming. We're hung up on a tree. There we go. There we go. We're hung up on all kinds of trees. I love this game, though. This is SNOWRUNNER. This is one of my hands-down favorite games of all time. Me and Storm play a lot of games I don't play but are interested in. Yeah, this is a off-road trucking style simulation game. So if you've ever seen anything like American Truck Simulator, European Truck Simulator, this game is kind of like that, but on steroids. I've been watching The Last of Us, so maybe I'd check that out. You know what? I haven't actually watched that, and I don't know if I feel bad or not, because some people like it, some people don't. Yeah, see, we're stuck on this one branch right here. Just got to kind of wrench ourselves free. It's amazing. The people who... Uh-oh. Yeah, we're like stuck on the... We see how it's all twisted through the axle right here? I have an idea. I think. Is that a solid... Yes. Okay. So we're gonna twist. We're gonna twist. Or perhaps not. Yeah, it's like fully wrapped around the axle over here. But we stuck good. We stuck real good. So what if we kind of push from the back? It's one of those ones that I'm probably going to end up watching. Actually, currently, right now, based on a recommendation, I'm watching Willow. Willow on the Disney Channel is actually... It's actually really good. All right, let's tell you what. Because that's not working, let's go get our other recovery truck. Anyways, lovely people, Storm, I bid ye farewell. I need some sleep. See ya. Tomorrow parody starts 2 hours earlier. Oh. Proserpine, take care of yourself. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you so much for coming on in and in here. I really appreciate it. Keep being awesome, which, I mean, I don't think it's very difficult to do because you're usually pretty awesome all the time, so... you get voiceovers for your country, and it would suck. I watch a lot of Korean stuff, and the English voiceovers kill it. Put sleep gas in your AC, sleep faster. That's not a good thing. That's downright dangerous. Not even subtitles? I have a love-hate relationship with subtitles. I like subtitles because if I missed something, I can glance at it and pretty much make sure that I know exactly what was said. But sometimes I don't want to read a movie. Subtitles are the way to go, if that's the option. I mean, yeah, a lot of times, yeah. All right. So... gonna just kind of... Do we push? Alright, tell you what. How about we try to, how about we try to, remove ourselves from the horrible situation we found ourselves in. I don't mind subtitles. Subtitles are, it's hit or miss. It really is hit or miss with subtitles. I read everything. It's hard to make out audio a lot of the time, so I always have Yeah, like even with English movies and stuff like that, I will agree that subtitles are useful. Yes, Proserpine, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Oh boy. Oops. All right. All right. So how can we make this work? Oh, I know. All right. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Can we use... You're out. Good night, all. Star Mountain, thank you very much again. Take care of yourself. All right, so now... I'm going to use one problem to solve another. Oh, this is genius. Nope, start engine, start engine. If we roll everything. Exactly. Exactly. So what I was thinking of doing, actually, is check this out. So if we kind of wedge ourselves right here, right? Attach the winch to here. This. And then this braces us. Oh, we've already run out of... Oh, my goodness. We've already run out of fuel. So we... All right, this plan doesn't work if the truck doesn't have fuel in it. All right.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Relic, what's up, dude? Wrong one. Okay. All right, we refill that one. We'll fill this one. All right. Wait. I keep burning fuel. That's all I'm gonna do. So we're stuck on that branch right down there, and that's what is kind of goofing this whole situation up. And I don't know if not too much just ended. Stuff was getting wonky, so I called it a night. Oh, okay. Like what was going on with it? We didn't mean to push from there. Down. Okay. Whoop, whoa, whoa. Dang it. That's okay. Because we have... Oh, boy. I can't even... Let me get some popcorn. You may, my good friend, you may. All right, all right, all right. There we go. See, for some reason, it just... Yeah, we are twisted around. So let me pop that loop, right? This is either going to help us or it's going to hurt us. Now, if I actually have to get something else... All right, so... Oh, will you look at that? The game is fun for sure. Yeah, so, exactly. So, we're now going to this, do here. Yeah. It's either that or... Oh, you know what we can do? Because this is one of the few trucks that actually has like a high spot. Go. There we are. There we are. So see if we can get it like aimed directly back underneath in the proper position. But yeah, we're just basically going to be churning mud here at this point in time because the Navistar, unfortunately, with its lack of differential locks, is kind of showing at this particular point in time. I want to try to get it. You're back. Welcome back. So if we don't actually get it underneath, no, that's not the one we... All right, there we go. Boom. All right. Winch here. Now we go. I think we actually are making progress. Kind of. Only marginally, only marginally. Marginal progress. Your ex keeps calling me for some perverted reason. I mean, things happen. Oh boy. And now for some reason I'm kind of listing to one side. Okay. Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's all dragging on the back there. It's all dragging on the back. Okay. All right. Okay. Dad, you left for milk 15 years ago, and you're here. Where's the milk? You know, things happen. Things happen. At least this is going to give us a winch point. Kind of. It's still, yeah, it's still hung up back there on all of that stuff. All right, hold on. Try this again. Because we had luck dragging the back end around. Okay. Whoop. Almost. Somehow, some way, we're gonna make this. Whoop. Yeah, now we get that. It's like, are we there yet? Oh no, not even close. Not even close, my friend. So now, basically... There we go. We got to drag the front end over because it was right up against that other tree bit. I've been eating dry cereal for years. Milk was $5.99. I couldn't find a better deal. All right. All right. All right. All right. And just for the hell of it, right? Let's see if we can't do ourselves a little favor on this one right here. No? How about... There we go. Forward, because I think the front bumper is actually getting stuck on these concrete blocks right now. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! I'm feeling rather accomplished right now. Alright, so we're just gonna... Yeah. Tell you what, we're gonna get that one up. Okay. Alright, it's on dry land. Okay. Okay. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. I think, you know what that one kind of deserves, actually? That is very much a... Where there is a will, there is a way. Yes, so what you can do, actually, is if you, for pretty much all intents and purposes, if you flat tow a vehicle, so if you attach the winch from your trailer or backup truck to the front of the other truck, you can actually toggle the engine on and off. So you can effectively have another engine, a truck with a flatbed, pulling a trailer. So you can actually have a substantial amount of cargo trailing behind you. And it gets pretty impressive. Nice. Runs with who? What is going on? How are you doing, my friend? So nice to see you. I hope you are well this evening. I am doing a-okie dokie. Mostly because I have just extricated myself from the most stickiest of situations. Not much, just chilling. That's good. That's very good. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a very quiet weekend, mostly because A, I wasn't feeling well, and B, it was like 0 degrees outside, so I didn't even want to leave the house. So I didn't. Just got off. It's your Friday. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. That's a cool. Cool. It's Monday. Well, it's his Friday. We don't all have to prescribe to your semblance of time. There, who will blame me? Time is a construct. Personally, I could be bothered less with that particular statement, but it's my 2 days off without the work. That's a good thing. I just had my 2 days off, although the Saturday coming up, Saturday is going to be my work day, so I'm not really too particularly thrilled about that. I have to do at least like 1 to 2 Saturdays a month, which is kind of a pain, but what can you do? Next week, however, I will be getting the tattoo finished. So that's going to be on Thursday. So Thursday of next week, we may not have a stream. Mostly because I'm going to be in a substantial amount of pain, doing all that sort of wonderful stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to that. More healing and itch. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot. It healed really good though. Basically, Relic. I certainly hope that you enjoy the new points redeems. And guys, if you didn't notice, there's a bunch of new ones. I wanted it to be like kind of like a surprise, like everybody finds them. But no, like it's right from like the middle of my sternum all the way down past my belly button.
Oh, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I like that one. That one's actually really funny. I hope I don't need more fuel, but I'm probably going to need more fuel. So this is the production site. So I guess we're going to go drop off. Yeah, we're going to drop off some stuff over there. Yes, it is. It very much is. It doesn't itch too bad today. When I was getting it done, that was actually a substantial amount of ouch. That night was very interesting trying to sleep. You had surgery Friday? What was that? Was that pertaining to like a long running? Are you feeling okay though, 216? That should be the question as to whether or not you return to work. I know there's the whole idea of bills got to get paid and everything like that, but I don't want you hurting yourself if not sure, but okay. That's sort of what I was worried about. Because I would personally not like to hear that you ended up hurting yourself because you had to go back to work. And I personally feel that sucks that people are forced into situations like that because they have to go back to work after doing something like getting surgery or, you know, if you can take another day, I would very much, I personally, because not even hearing what you had done or what medical procedure that you needed taken care of, I would certainly feel better if you took another day just to rest, because you are owed that much, and I would not like to see you hurt yourself going back to work too soon. This is also coming from someone who went back to work after multiple hernia surgeries and basically ended up re-injuring myself not long after that whole fiasco. So I basically had to have hernia surgery again because I effectively re-injured myself. And I went back to work like way too soon. And it's just, it's not right, it's not fair, it's not... That right there, the war horn has been sounded. The mighty, the illustrious, the ever-awesome Sergeant Rusty coming storming in with a host of wonderful individuals. Hello, everyone. How are you? What's the good word? Sergeant Rusty, it is so good to see you, my friend. Here, let me kill the engine because I'm burning fuel and this thing is not light on fuel. But how are you? How was No Man's Sky? I ducked in to watch you playing No Man's Sky earlier. I love that game. No Man's Sky is one of those games that you can just exist in that world and just be. You can just be. And I think it's cool that you do all the stuff that you do, and I like watching your construction projects. Your construction projects are some of the cooler aspects. Big Dog Unknown, how are you doing? And that little pixelated creature right there is that ever awesome human being right there. Granted, that is a clip from Farming Simulator, but it is so good to see you in here, my friend. It's so good to see everybody. I hope all you guys are doing good. I am attempting to get these consumables to the construction site so that I can then make. I think I'm making cabins with them. But your character, how'd you get the cape? I need to know how on earth you managed to get your character a cape. So you get the PlayStation 5. Now you have to get Platinum again? Oh, so it didn't carry over. Ooh. Also, the lights on this thing are terrible. I can't see. Well, it's also probably because the lights on this thing are pointed into the ground. But no, your construction projects in that game are some of the coolest stuff. I bought the one I have now at the... Oh, okay. I think it's cool. I think it looks... It makes the character look very unique. I think it makes the character look very, very... They have a couple of capes in there. I had a glitch in the game. You know when they added the robot stuff? Yeah, I get some Quicksilver too. And you know what I actually really like getting? Is if you... Because you play No Man's Sky a lot. There's nothing wrong with restarting. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with restarting. So because you do No Man's Sky a lot, when there are drops available, I get to watch your stream, enjoy your stream, and then I get to get really cool drops, some ships, some logos, some stuff to decorate, the living quarters, all of that stuff. And it's like totally winning. Totally winning. But no, that game is so cool. And watching your construction projects, setting up your mining operations, your mineral and gas collection operations. My space station is on a paradise planet, and it kind of looks like a giant, like, hamster habit trail, because I made so many glass tubes and domes. I love the glass domes. And I don't know why I haven't made, like, an underwater area. I would love to make an underwater area and have it, like, actually breach the surface and, like, have just all kinds of wacky stuff. It would be so cool. So cool. There's so much that changed in the game, but the thing that I ended up having happen to my game is I needed an intact Sentinel brain, and when I killed the Sentinel on the map, that the one where it told me where to go, also we're running low on fuel right there, where it told me where to go, the brain actually fell through the earth, and I couldn't get the collection. I couldn't get the pickup. So I left the planet. I came back. I did a whole bunch of stuff. You can't restart the quest chain. You can't get the Sentinel brain, and I haven't found a way to get the Sentinel brain anywhere else. So it prevents me from having like an AI Sentinel walker thing that would accompany me on the various different like quests and missions and stuff. All right, so that's right there. Let's send out a fuel truck to go take care of them. And because we were talking about this thing so much, let's just go right ahead and put the fuel tanker right on this thing. From any big walker? Okay. See, that's... I started reading, and I have tried several times to get the threat level up so that I could actually get the Sentinel Walker brain. You have to fight the Sentinels all the way to level 5. Yeah. So I get it to the dogs, and then it's just like dogs and... The dogs are vicious. Dogs are absolutely vicious. And then I hop into my spacecraft, and then I kind of like not take orbit, but I just kind of hover around and I use the ship's guns. I love using the paralysis mortar. Now, do you ever go into your ship to be able to kind of deal with them? Because my ship's got much better guns. Like, I realistically should probably upgrade. Oh, you never have? Okay. So that's how I did it the first time. Like, when I got to the location with the Sentinel Walker, I hopped in my ship and I just annihilated the thing with the lasers. And then there we go. And then the Sentinel brain popped out and then fell through the earth. I used the bolt caster. The bolt caster's a good weapon. That thing's cool. I just unfortunately have loaded all of my stuff. I don't have any like specialized gear, so it's all like multi-purpose gear, which probably isn't the best thing to do, because now I have more than one like tool or utility or anything like that. I really have to get back into that game again. That's such a fun game to play. And even if it's just harvesting materials, I think primarily I stopped playing because I couldn't get the brain. Also the scatter blaster with the paralysis mortar for the big guys. Okay. I am definitely going to have to take that advice under advisement, because that sounds like a legitimate way of dealing with that stuff. Mostly it's just I was shooting everything with the regular pew 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 bullets, and it didn't really do too well. So we're going to haul this GMC Brigadier right over here with all the fuel. We're going to go fill the Navistar back up again, and then we are going to drop off the consumables, the weapons, and the booster slots. Okay. You have 3 S-Class upgrades with the weapons. Yeah, I was never very lucky in finding various weapon upgrades, mostly because I just haven't ground enough. Has anyone ever told you that you're awesome to talk to? I mean, I enjoy talking to people. I really enjoy conversation, and if it doesn't matter what it is, we can talk about whatever. I am a fan of conversation, my friend. Plus, I'm a huge fan of video games, movies, like all kinds of stuff. So for me, learning about new stuff, learning about people, learning about what you guys do, what you're interested in, like Sergeant Rusty does more than just play No Man's Sky. We met because of this game right here, SNOWRUNNER. And Sergeant Rusty has a fantastic community of people. And everything with SNOWRUNNER, and it all branches out from SNOWRUNNER. That's the funny part. This game right here is the game that really just made all these really cool connections with all of these really cool people. You have N Province, you have Sergeant Rusty, you've got Mr. General Disarray who comes around, can't forget District, all of these really amazing people. If you just punch in SNOWRUNNER and watch who's playing on Twitch, usually you're going to find some of the coolest class acts of people that are out there, who are always willing to dispense advice, who are always willing to, you know, talk about gameplay or anything else. And it's great. It is so great being able to just enjoy the company of people who are mellow and legitimately enjoy playing these games. And it's more than just it's more than just gaming. It's also the community that's behind it, you know? Like Sergeant Rusty, you started playing a lot more Farm Simulator. I tried scraping the surface of Farm Sim, and for me, where I would only be able to play on the Xbox, the amount of mods that people have to truly change how Farming Simulator. And that's another game with an amazing community behind it. It's just nice to sit back and listen, watch, and sometimes comforting, especially when somebody rolls over the truck. Cryptid Tales, you're always there with a witty quip, and I appreciate that. Oh, it's too funny, dude. But I legitimately enjoy what I do. I enjoy being here, I enjoy talking, and a lot of times the video game is happening in the background when I get to talk about cool stuff with some of the best people that I know. And I genuinely appreciate everybody who comes in, everybody who just, even if you don't, and here's the distinction too, you don't even have to engage in active conversation in this chat. You don't have to. I appreciate you being here nonetheless. You know, you can come in, sit back, put your feet up, and just simply enjoy the ambiance, or watch the tomfoolery and shenanigans as it unfolds. You know, you may say you may say a lot, you may say a little, but you know what? It's all good. All right, so we are unloading all those consumables. So what's going to happen is this is going to allow us to so we're going to turn on the generator that way. Oop, wrong truck. Can't do it now. Where'd it go? Navistar. Okay. So the Navistar is in the zone. So we can make medium pipes. We can make cabins with... Oh, we need cargo containers. Speaking of flips, you should have a flip counter. I would break it. I would break it. So, cargo containers. We need cargo containers to make cabins. Okay. So where can we get cargo containers? That is a question. That is definitely a question. Cargo containers, cargo containers, cargo. Also, my sinuses are still a mess, so that's why I've got the sniffles. Does that have cargo container? No, that's got solar panels, drilling spare parts, wooden planks, and concrete blocks. The production site can make the cabins, but we need cargo containers. So if we're in Heartland, go to Crossroads. Let's see what Crossroads can offer us. Railway terminal, general store, farm warehouse, sand storage has packaged sand. The warehouse has vehicle spare parts and bricks. So that's the crossroad. Because we will meet you at the crossroad. But the devil did go down to Georgia, something about crossroads, a fiddle, blah, 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 blah. So this has consumables and metal beam. Repair station has that. Harvest Corp? Does Harvest Corp have it? Maybe the Harvest Corp does. Airport has medium planks, vehicle spare parts, service spare parts. Corporate warehouse. No. So we are legitimately going to have to find where these containers are. Oh, wait a minute. What was the one that I was... So one without a garage. The Institute. So the Institute doesn't have a garage. Oversized cargo? Was it oversized cargo? No. We need cargo containers. Who's got cargo containers? Not sure. I've been racing for 3 years now, and the only person in my family that has ever been to one of my races is my brother, mom, Said if I lose, I shouldn't come home. Wow, that's kind of putting an emphatic pin in that. Okay, so we need cargo. So somewhere here, task giver building. See? Yeah. Yeah, so we can't find the cargo container. Perhaps it's from a thing that we have to do. Power of the Sun. So that doesn't give us access to Harvest Corp. That doesn't really give us any. Delivered to the scrapyard, a service trailer. Or, actually, we can make 3 metal rolls. Delivered to the Harvest Corp. Yeah, we could actually make 3 metal rolls. We could put it in the back of the Azov 73-210 because that's got a 3-slot bed. Living space. Delivered to the construction site, 1 cabin. Yeah, see, but we have to make the cabins. That is why we have to make the cabins. And we have to make them here, but we have to find. So that's the 73. Oh, this one has only the 2 slot. Okay. Huh. This is perplexing. I may need to figure this one out. It's not actually. She helps when I'm working on my bikes. It's just motivation. If I do lose a race, I have to win 2 to make up for it. Well, there you go. Oh, that's the Freightliner. That's a metal B. Service spare parts. What's that? No, that's a little house. I do like these. Oh, hey, look at that. That's a little loaf. Little loaf over on its side. Poor little loaf. You know what we could do? I don't exactly have. Those are service spare. How are those service spare parts? Those are awful big to be service spare parts. Tell you what. Go over to this bad boy right over here. Just start kind of. Oh, hey, that's a. Actually, what kind of. So that's going to be important cargo. Delivered to the. Oh. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. What's this? What do we have here? Oh, that's a Caterpillar CT. I like this truck. I really like this truck. It's got. Okay. All right. So tell you what. That's a 5-slot. So if those are cargo containers. Oh, maybe that's what we have to do. Okay. Hold on. Important cargo. We got to go pick those 2 up. So basic, if yeah, see, that's kind of a pain to navigate right there. This is probably slightly easier to come across here. Mom says, get good or get gone. Yes. Mom is the worst critic out of them all. All right. So let's do this. All right. Go make magic happen. And by magic, I mean cross our fingers and hope we don't roll over. Yep, those are blocks. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. We completely repaired. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay, this may be interesting. We may need that Azov infamous blue Phoenix. What is going on? How are you this evening? What is the good word? Hope you're doing all right. What's that? Oh, that's just a regular maintenance trailer. Oh, that's gonna be part of some task. Or, oh, crap. Tree stumps. Found the tree stumps. Found all of the tree stumps. Okay. Alright. So it's, yeah, these tree stumps are getting more and more camouflaged into the background. And it's making it slightly more difficult to deal with them. So you're talking motocross racing, or what kind of racing are we talking about here? Because now I'm curious. Although if you did mention it and I missed it, I apologize for that. Yeah. Let's try to cross here ish. See if we can't make it. I mean, we made it with the Navistar with every single place that we tried to go, and that was an awesome little chore. And we even managed to get the MK38 back on all 6 Balloony tires. All right. Up, and away. In pain, have a calcium stone and a saliva gland under my tongue 2 weeks before I can get into a special dock that deals... I've never heard of such a thing, but holy crap, with you saying those words, that kind of is mildly terrifying. Ride to fight! How are you this evening? What is going on, dude? We're doing the SNOWRUNNER thing. How is your evening going? I hope Burrito is well. I hope you're doing good. Nope. You've apparently become lodged here. There we go. There we go. Good. Calcium stone. My goodness. That just is that as bad as you have described how it is? Because, I mean, like when you've got any chance one of these days you can go over your settings, your resolution and sound quality is 10 times mine, but we have the same PC and probably running the same bitrate. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I am running the 1080 by 60 frames a second, and that is actually my my resolution and my output. My bitrate is set for 6,000. I think a lot of it. So are you running a USB mic or not? That is what I'm curious about as well. And also, one of the things I read, does your microphone cable come in contact with any other cables as it's routed? When I crashed, they told her I was dead. She got up just like normal, came to the hospital just to see me in the hospital, walking around bleeding all over the place with a guy following me with a mop and bucket. Damn, dude. Like, what kind of racing, though? USB mic, not cable. Okay. Yeah, so I had problems with cables the other day, and I basically crashed the stream and almost couldn't get my computer to reboot, so... it's a rare thing. My regular doctor says it's only the 4th time they have seen it in 25 years of practice. Hoy. Man, I gotta tell you, that's some wild stuff right Something like GP Racing, just a lower scale. I ride a 2003 Yamaha R6. Still not a slouch of a bike at any stretch of the imagination. We both run a 1080/60, but my resolution is very muddy. How is your internet? And yeah, we're gonna have to go over some of this stuff. I definitely want to go over a bunch of different things because I want. Oh crap! Wow, we just bounced off that tree because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go over some stuff because I want to have, like, yeah. If you ever had a kidney stone, I think the pain, but I've never had a kidney stone, but I know people who've had kidney stones. I run 1080/60 and I fluctuate my bitrate 6000 to 7500. I test it out here and there. My average up speed is about 38. Yeah, so your upload speed is better than mine. My download speed is somewhere. My download speed is like 570. Ooh, we're gonna go fishing. Let's go fishing. Apparently we can't go out far enough with the fishing rod. Oh, or can we? Skadoosh! Download speed is average 8. You are like way higher on the internet specs. I'm even running off of my Wi-Fi. Like right now, I'm running off my Wi-Fi. My CPU is only using 1.1% of my CPU, and we're doing 60 frames a second. Out of this entire stream, we are closing in on 3 hours. I have 848 dropped frames, which equates to about 0.1% of my entire dropped frames. So, oh, we're stuck on the, that's why. We were stuck on the, run usually just under, or, yeah. So, the CPU, there's no problems there. Okay, so this is what, okay. No, you know what?
I'm in danger.
Ogremar, how are you, my friend? Are you running OBS as administrator? That is one of the things that I read that makes a huge difference. Like if you're not running OBS as administrator, you could have potentially like weird issues. Also, if you run the graphics driver controller, you can actually put OBS in that, and it will actually run off of it'll actually run off of that. Oh crap, crap, crap. No, you don't. Just changed to admin about 30 minutes ago after I finished the stream. Had to restart stream twice because OBS always crashed. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's really bizarre because I've had nothing but good luck with OBS on this. All right. So that's that. Tell you what, pack the cargo. Throw the crane. Oop, oop, oop. Don't want to go too crazy into this because I don't want to lose truck in luck right here. First it was Twitch crashing, now it's OBS. See, that doesn't make any sense. That really, I'm very puzzled as to how you keep encountering. I run none. I do not run any plugin for OBS. Close enough? Oh, we're not close enough. Those things up and drive forward just a little bit more. Right there. Yeah. So also one thing that I did do is I actually had to go back. What version of OBS are you running? because I actually had to go back. But even before I got plugins, your resolution is still 10. That is weird. I really don't. Okay, so 29 is the newest one. So I was running 27 for the longest time because when they just came out with 28, there was issues with stream crashing because of the various codecs. For whatever reason, it just was not cooperating. All right, so here's the great thing about this. We can sit this right there, right? Unpack the cargo, repack the cargo, and it automatically straightens it out. 29 for the ADM vertical. So also an interesting thing about that is 28 is when OBS introduced support for, I want to say, the HDR. Like they didn't have, they weren't doing HDR support before then. Sergeant Tank, what is going on, dude? How are you doing? Hope you're well. How's everything? Yeah, I want to get this. I like, even if you decide to use a different format or platform, I would like to see you solve this. It's got to be something basic and something simple. Try rolling back to stay. You need 29, huh? Because 29 is the most recent one. Because this is 29.02. What happens if you roll back to like 28 and start there and just see if you can get the stream stable? Because there's nothing I did on my end other than running OBS as administrator to really change much. All right, so deliver these 2 cargo containers to the airport. I really hope that these things don't disappear off the map and that I can actually use them. D29 ADM vertical is something I really need, not to be stubborn, but I'd kill every plugin just to keep. What does that do exactly? I don't think I've ever heard of that. And honestly, I'm running no plugins, which I don't know if that's helping me or hurting me. But for some reason, yeah, I'm just running browser sort. All of my stuff runs through just browser sort. So I use Triggerfire or Blurp for basically predominantly everything. Also, Sergeant Tank, I hope your thing is quite delightful. Alright, so we gotta go this way. Actually, this thing's trucking right along. I like the Cabin. I've always liked this truck. This was one of my favorite trucks in Alaska. Also, it's really dumb fast. Yeah, but OBS as administrator was one of the things I did. And make sure that it's OBS that's the graphic drivers are loading. Because what you can do is, because you've got that same computer that I do, you know the N button that's in the keypad? When you hit that, you can pull up the controls for the graphics and stuff like that. I think it is. So if you've ever scrolled through Facebook or YouTube Shorts or TikTok vids, that vertical view that people can edit through joincombo.com, well, ADM Vertical gives you 2 layouts for scenes and sources, your regular layout and regular layout you're using now, and then a vertical layout for shorts. Okay, so it basically makes it more simple for you to take stuff from here and put it over there. And just by giving you the correct layout. I gotcha. Gotcha. That now makes sense. Can we go across here? I mean, I imagine we can go across here. But you know what? I'm gonna keep following the road. Perhaps we won't get stuck. Perhaps we won't get stuck. Alright. We are high-sided on some rock business over here. Oh, are you kidding? Okay. Catch the winch. Then we need a little bit of a helping hand. Which that does not do. Okay. Back up. Back up. Back up. Yeah, I don't know why that hung it up. Which is part of the reason I went to YouTube, to be able to make vids, shorts, and have my stream all in the same place. Listen, opinion overall, YouTube will catch up and it won't take long. I gotcha. That does make sense from actual a practical standpoint. No, you're 100% correct on that. There we go. Love this. This is one of those like calm serenity style type of musics. Keep pulling. Get us up on some solid ground, right like that. Man, this thing just keeps wanting to beach itself. Speaking of OBS, I'm using version 29.0.0.0. Yes, there are many zeros. It's weird, and it's playing music on its own. I don't know where it got it, but it's playing it. I've got the same problem that I seem to have always had, and I've got this little bar. I check the stream right in the middle of it. I wonder, can you even see my stream? You see the little loading bar in the middle of the top picture. So we're going to have to, like, Cryptid Tales, we're going to have to go over your stuff as well. Like, you've got issues that I would like to see taken care of. Ride to Fight has issues. And I want to see this stuff, like, fixed. I also seem to have a late echo, as if the VOD hears my mic twice. But that would only happen if you have two sources with your, like, with your audio. But it's also a late echo? Huh. Yeah, that's really strange. Alright, tell you what. This is just not cooperating. Relying on twigs and sticks to get us through. Go. There we go. And hello. Alright, there we go. Across the field, we're good to go. So it's not picking up my ear cuffs or anything. It's strange, and I never have my speakers on, only my headset, and it's not loud. Okay, so do you have the audio source for your computer itself turned off? Because there's actually an audio source that really isn't listed in the audio mixer, and it will pick up anything your computer is playing. No desktop sounds? Okay. Have you tried uninstalling and reinstalling OBS? And that shouldn't be too much of a hassle, because all of your seats and everything are going to be backed up. So that's not too... Also, Cryptid Tales, we need to figure out your situation. I don't understand where you have music playing from, unless you actually had a source playing music. Everything is disabled and running individually. Yeah, try So I would honestly recommend just going step by step by step, adding one thing in, testing it, adding another thing in, testing it, and then just see how that goes. Because there really should be, and like that's the easiest way for step-by-step processing, is just add, and even if it isn't adding in the one that you want the plug-in. All right. So I want to see. I think before I reinstall, I will probably dump all audio. So yeah, so you can rebuild. So those don't have the cargo containers. Where am I going to get cargo containers from? Huh. Very strange. You know, it's a good thing that you can't hear me screaming explains at this stupid OBS expletive. I would imagine not. OBS is pretty simple. It's a very basic setup. Streamlabs OBS is far more resource heavy, and it definitely is not as good as OBS. Norman! It goes good, my friend. It goes very good. You're kind of coming in here right at the tail end of things. I hope you're doing awesome. How was the weekend? Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, what's up, JR Strang?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I appreciate it, though, dude. I really do appreciate it. Your presence is always welcome here. You know that. I know you work hard. I know, and there's a joke there, and I'm not going to say it. That's your question. I think you know the answer to that one, JR Strang. This was supposed to be Coke. It's now like slightly tinted water. You just finished with your day job. Holy moly, dude. You put in some serious hours. I certainly hope that all of the things that you do are, you know, man, I hope people recognize just how hard you work and how many hours you put in. Because, dude, you work a lot. And I want to see your Mopar done one of these days, too. You need to find, you got a plan for that? Big things? Dude, awesome. This is going to be a malfunction. Must be malfunctioning. This absolutely makes no sense. This makes no sense. Yeah, no, Cryptid Tales, we're going to work together. Hit me up on Discord. I want to help you get things squared away, because there's no reason why you should be having this much difficulty with a... Is there another screen capture or another game capture that you could be doing to test? That's all right. That's Coca-Cola flavored water is what that is. But it is 9:15. We're sort of wrapping things up as we kind of do here. Let's see. Now is the time, and anybody who's got a question that I might be off-brand Coca-Cola, vanilla cola. No. It's Coca-Cola from Wendy's with a whole bunch of melted ice cubes in there, because there was only like this much, and now there's like this much, and it's all just like kind of gross. But yeah, now is the time that we have to figure out, where do we go? Wendy's making soda. Dude, Wendy's actually has the only... Wendy's is one of the few places that has that, like, mixing machine that you can have, like, flavor shots and different kinds. They do the Dr. Pepper stuff. There's a lot of different stuff. You're lightweight addicted to... Dude, so... Relic, I had the new Pitch Black. I tried the new Pitch Black, and I gotta say, I'm not impressed. I feel let down. You're testing with different browsers, and I'm not even using the old game that I thought was the problem, so it's not that. You mentioned something about codec problems. Codec, yep. Honestly, maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe my little loading bar, which shows up both, is the search for codecs. Still looking for codec. It should tell me that it's looking for codec, and it never does. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen a computer program do. Something isn't right there. We're gonna, and just like Ride to Fight is having issues with yours, we are going to start from the ground up. Even if you have to reinstall OBS and go individual input by individual input by individual input. Yeah, Relic, I was not pleased. It goes back to the regular Pitch Black, so the Pitch Black original, which was the non-sour grape kind of tasting one. But this one is a citrus flavor, is what they're saying that it is. A citrus flavor. All right, Ride to Fight. I will have my Discord. If any of you guys want to get in touch with me and tech support or anything like that, I will help troubleshoot to the best of my abilities. The bar there is set very low. I'm going to warn you of that. If anything, I can offer some real good moral support. So, with that said, let's go find somebody that we wish to kind of sort of dump in on. Because there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there right now. And, PR Strang? Absolutely. Thank you very much, my friend. Actually, that was the only one of the night. Go figure. Who will blame me? What are you thinking? Because we're trying to keep with a theme here. We're trying to keep with a overall sort of let's see. We're gonna try staying with yeah, Space Viking is on. I was gonna try to stick with some kind of SnowRunner related stream here. Actually, Norman, if you saw, he was in a Killer's Confession chat. So I don't know how late he's gonna go. So we raided this guy before. Yeah, Ride to Fight. Exactly. That's exactly what I was pulling up. So we raided this guy once before. He's actually playing SnowRunner. I don't see anybody else really playing SnowRunner that we know this evening. So why don't we head on over? He's actually in the same map that we are. So we're going to do that. Let's go check out some more SnowRunner. Because I certainly know that I've been enjoying SnowRunner. Thank you so much for Sergeant Rusty raiding in. Thank you, everyone who came along with Sergeant Rusty. Thank you, everybody who decided to stop by and hang out. It has been a fantastic evening. Ride to Fight, Cryptid Tales, let's get your issues sorted, because I would really like to be able to help. And even if I can't help, even if it's kind of just pointing in a general direction. NFL Red Dot, thank you so much for finding the stream, for hanging out. Musk, it is always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. And I very much appreciate you being here. And I see you all over the place in so many other people's streams. District, you are a legend, my friend. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. We're going to be back tomorrow. It's either going to be Skyrim tomorrow or it's going to be Fallout. Usually Tuesday is our Fallout night. But, hey, you know what? Anything's bound to happen. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night. 6 p.m.-ish tomorrow. Or stuff. Later.